สวัสดีคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านนะครับพบกับผมนายเลดวูฟและวันนี้เราอยู่กับเกม Alien Fireteam Elite นะครับก็หลังจากที่ห่างหายกันไปนานครับผมก็ได้มีโอกาสกลับมาทำคลิปเกี่ยวกับเกมนี้อีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับโดยในวันนี้นะครับเราจะมาพูดถึงบทสนทนาและก็อินเทลต่างๆที่เราสามารถหาเก็บได้ภายในเกมซึ่งหลายคนอาจจะเคยได้ฟังหรือว่าเคยได้อ่านกันมามากแล้วนะครับแต่ว่าบางทีก็อาจจะขี้เกียจอ่านหรือว่าอาจจะไม่เข้าใจในเนื้อหาของมันนะครับซึ่งในคลิปนี้ผมจะมาทำการแปลเนื้อหาทั้งบทสนทนาและก็ข้อมูลอินเทลที่มีเก็บภายในเกมนะครับโดยจะเป็นการแปลข้อมูลแล้วก็บทสนทนาต่างๆที่เกี่ยวข้องกับตัวละครภายในเกมนี้นะครับโดยผมจะทำเป็นคลิปแยกของตัวละครแต่ละคนไปเลยนะครับแล้วก็ในส่วนของการแปลนะครับซึ่งก็อาจจะมีบางส่วนที่ผิดพลาดหรือว่าตกหล่นถ้าหากว่ามีในส่วนนี้นะครับก็ต้องขออภัยมาล่วงหน้าณที่นี้เลยนะครับเดี๋ยวเพื่อไม่ให้เป็นการเสียเวลานะครับเราไปดูกันเลยนะครับว่าในคลิปนี้จะเป็นใครนะครับในคลิปนี้เราจะเริ่มต้นที่ NPC คนนี้นะครับร้อยโทซานโตสซึ่งจากที่ผมได้ลองอ่านเอกสารแล้วก็รวมถึงแปลบทสนทนาต่างๆนะครับร้อยโทซานโตสจะมีความเชี่ยวชาญในเรื่องเกี่ยวกับเหตุการณ์สำคัญต่างๆที่เคยเกิดขึ้นภายในจักรวาลของ Alien Fireteam Elite นะครับแล้วก็เหตุการณ์ที่เป็นส่วนพลิกผันต่างๆภายในจักรวาลของเกมนี้นะครับถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวเราลองไปรับฟังแล้วก็รับชมกันนะครับว่าผู้หมวดซานโตสจะพูดอะไรบ้างนะครับเกี่ยวกับเรื่องภายในจักรวาลของเกมนี้นะครับ
After the Frontier War in '84, everyone wised up on how the megacorps ran things out here. Weyland Yutani was the big instigator. Illegal experiments, colony sabotage for insurance payouts. The company looks out for itself. Its money, its secrets, its execs. If we're keeping those safe, Weyland loves the Corps. If they think we're working against them, they'll fuck us over and smile when they do it. Remember that. Come on, you kidding? That was only... fuck. Yeah, a boo like you would have been a baby. Goddamn, you're making me feel old. Weyland Yutani tried to provoke a shooting war between the United Americas and the Proggies, the Union of Progressive Peoples. Attacked each side, tried to frame the other. The company had collaborators in our own brass, staff officers on the take, Joint Chiefs boosting their stock portfolios. Oh, we had to clean house after the war. Last century, sure. Before the Frontier War. When I joined up, we was practically mercenaries hired out by the UA Assembly. Some factory goes on strike. Execs ask politicians to send in the Corps, bust up some heads. Lab experiment gets loose. Send in the Corps to sweep up. Pour that boss down enough. You get a serious fucking morale problem. Too big to jail. Can't sanction them without pissing off all of Europe and Outer Soul. In the three-world empire, Weyland Yutani's like a third of the economy. They run a bunch of government services. Tu sabe, privatization. Even provide military contractors to shore up the regular military. Every couple years, some of the execs and middle managers fuck up too big for the company to gloss over, or parliament to ignore. They get tossed out on their ass. That's all the justice you can expect. The Colonial Protection Act says Marines got authority out here. We can do whatever's necessary to protect civilians, from Xenos or from corporations. If Weyland's fucking around, we can drop the hammer on them. They give us lip, we can make it fat. Uncle Sam and Doña Juanita got our backs. All megacorps can get fucked with the same crowbar. They lose money, I smile. Hey, I'm hearing scuttlebutt around the squad bay. Talk that maybe Colonel Ship took this too far. We could have quarantined Katanga, right? Called in more ships? Listen, the Colonel knows about everything people know about Xenos. How they react, how their guts work. She knew that before she joined the Corps. When she was a teenager, she survived a Xeno outbreak. Little outlier colony. You would never heard of it. One thing she'll always hold to. Gotta kill them fast. The longer you wait, the more chance they got to spread. I don't know all the details, and you know what? It ain't my place to ask, but I do know she got a twin sister, Viola. Also, the ship went into a goddamn hive to rescue her. That's how she learned some of the shit she know about Xenos, watching close range from inside. Maybe, but by the time a battle group got here, Weyland-Yutani would have their people in system. Executives and dog catcher teams, mercenaries and lawyers. They find something to cite that the colonel don't got authority to override, Colonial Protection Act or not. Then they swagger aboard Katanga or land on LV-895 and fuck it all up real good. Xenos find ways. They hide, go where humans can't. Tight spaces, vacuum, deep cold. Wait for their chance. Come when you ain't looking. And don't expect them. Been looking for that banner. Should be hung up in the briefing room. Somebody must have got drunk and grabbed it. When I find out who, I'll feed their ass to a lion worm. Yo, listen up. I ain't gonna quiz your knowledge. If you got through boot, you know it. 101 years ago, they renamed the USMC the Colonial Marines. For a long-ass while, we operated as a U.S. National Service under United America's Allied Command. After the Colonial Protection Act, they got serious about force integration, renamed us the United America's Colonial Marines, stepped up recruitment outside North America. Our mission's the same, the interstellar force and readiness, solving the operational and logistical challenges of assaulting and securing an unfriendly and potentially uninhabitable planetoid with only upwell support. You got it? And all the shit Weyland-Yutani makes. Aspen beer is about the only good thing. Wasn't always that way. Back 100 years plus, when Peter Weyland was still kicking the company, did terraforming and exploration. They invented synthetics. Future of humanity. Mierda. Building better worlds wasn't just something on coffee mugs. He actually meant that shit. After Weyland died, the managers took over. Every year, the budget for shit that made lives better went down, and the budget for shit that kills went up. Why make $1 trillion in 2 decades when they can make $1 billion next quarter? Yeah, I heard about that. Benoist Henderson Station was a fuel depot at Kappa Reticuli. Weyland-Yutani says Hyperdyne mercenaries sabotaged it. Hyperdyne says one of Weyland's own bioweapons got loose. You figure that out. Either way, the depot blew up. 1,000 civilians died, food shipments got delayed for months. Shit like that, why they passed the Colonial Protection Act in '87. After the Frontier War, everybody wised up to how far the megacorps had gone. The further from Earth they moved, the more they figured they could ignore governments and act like them in their own selves. Hire private armies and send them at each other. The CPA authorized the expansion of the Corps. Now, we come out here, patrol, and make sure the companies are playing nice, following the law, paying their taxes, and leaving the little people out of their bosta. General Vaughn, huh? She got added to the knowledge after the Frontier War. Hey, we gotta remember our mistakes as much as our success. If we don't, the shit repeats. Vaughn was assistant commandant of the Corps. Nobody paid attention to how close she was with Weyland-Yutani's board. She and a bunch of those cabals put their heads together, figuring on provoking a war between us and the Union of Progressive Peoples. Company wanted to make a bunch of money on defense contracts. Vaughn wanted herself a real war. Gloves off, no rules of engagement, real killer shit. Thought we was playing too nice. They almost made it happen. They dropped bioweapons on planets from both sides and framed the Op-4, even planned an attack on our own high command using a captured Proggy ship. You found old dog tags on Katanga. Shit. Rumor control. This don't go beyond you and me. Comprendo? The Corporal Olivia ship who owned these dog tags, that's our colonel. Some 20 years back, her unit responded to a Xeno outbreak at a Seegson colony. The survivors evac to an orbital refinery, Katanga, but the bugs came with. Shit went bad. A civilian with a grudge took control of the refinery. The rescue dropships got wasted, and ship had to leave survivors through the station to the hangars. A lot of people got killed. Civvies and ship's team. The bad guy herded them into Xeno ambushes, ground them up in the works. Now, ship don't talk about how it ended, even with me. And I served 2 tours with her now. So don't you go asking her nothing.
และนั่นก็คือข้อมูลบทสนทนาและก็ข้อมูล Intel ทั้งหมดนะครับที่มีความเกี่ยวข้องกับร้อยโทซานโตสนะครับและในส่วนของคลิปนี้นะครับผมนายเลดวูฟขอลาท่านผู้ชมทุกท่านไปก่อนนะครับพบกันใหม่ในคลิปที่หน้านะครับซึ่งจะเป็นของตัวละครตัวไหนนะครับแล้วก็ไว้มาติดตามกันอีกทีหนึ่งเลยนะครับสำหรับในคลิปนี้นะครับผมนายเลดวูฟขอลาท่านผู้ชมทุกท่านไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ